Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. My name is Phil, and in this video, I want to talk about my project and projects similar to it and what I'm offering compared to Solar Roadways. The Solar Roadways project had a goal of $1 million, and it achieved $2.2 million. People like Thunderfoot have gone ahead and basically critiqued this project because many of the things in this project, simply put it, are impractical. The goal that I understand of this project is to pave every road in the United States with solar panels. The obvious problem with this idea is the simple fact that a optically translucent material that makes up a road surface would cost a tremendous amount of money, and $2 million would be a drop in a bucket the size of the Pacific Ocean. Simply put it here, many people have made videos about how this is impractical, and to be honest here, it's not a real solution to our energy problems. What I'm offering, however, is simple. A solar panel, a charge controller, a battery, and an inverter, combined with a bunch of fuses. SISES, my project, is, in my opinion, and based off everything that I've researched, a better project. I'm offering something that can work, that has worked, and something I strongly feel is helpful. Something that people can use. Something that people in Africa can use to power the lights in their homes. I'll be real about this project. Lead-acid batteries are not very good, but they do work. They can store power, and they can run these systems. I have a video I'll put below about how Thunderfoot was going on about how, the Solar Roadways project is, simply put it, impractical and how it's not going to work. If you do some mathematics on the Solar Roadways project and think about how much energy it takes to melt the glass to actually make the project, you'll have a pretty good idea of how, melting something like this would probably cause a metric ton of carbon pollution and why it would take a tremendous amount of money. It would also be incredibly difficult to use these panels to melt snow, as the sheer amount of power would be tremendous, as well as the fact that the underground corridors for transporting this power would probably be, $1 million a mile. What I'm offering here, I'm asking $200, not $1 million, not $2.2 million, not $100,000, not even $1,000. I'm asking for $200 to buy one deep cycle battery. And if that's all I get, I'll shout the cost for the rest. Even if this Kickstarter campaign went down the toilet and I didn't get a dime from it, I'd probably still build this project anyway. But what I'm offering, simply put it, is simply a drop in the ocean when it comes to the cost, and what I'm offering here has substantively more value to it. Now you can see that this project has, of course, 19 days to go on it, and we have one backer so far. I would very much like it if people could invest in this project, and if they could, of course, support it so that I can put these videos out there to show people, a working, example of, solar energy. Something that people can use to do real things. Something that people in the Australian bush can use to run their computers. Things that, like something that can be used to charge up the dead battery in a car. Something you can use to charge your phone to make emergency calls in a blackout. I have faith in this project, and I've spent about $200 on an inverter and a charge controller, which is the total amount that I'm actually asking for this video, for this project. Now, I'm not asking for a lot for this project. I'm not asking $1 million, and I'm pretty confident that I can contribute more value to the community and more value than the Solar Roadways project for a fraction of the cost. Well, I'll go ahead and actually divide the cost of the Solar Roadways project and how much it's actually received by how much I want. $2,200,000. So we're going to go 22000. I believe that should be it. I think that should be it. I'll try it and divide that by 200. Now, I'm only asking if this mathematics is correct 1/10,000th of what they're asking. And I can bring to the people of Kicks, who are, of course, involved in this project, I can bring a value to the world that I would argue is 1,000,000 times more. I can bring value to, the community for a project that's real, something that you can use, something that people can use to perhaps pump energy into the grid and wind back their power meter. I can provide value to people. I can provide something that people can use, something that is quiet and that can provide energy 24/7. I can teach people how to build these things. I have a plan and a project that, in my opinion, and based off everything that I've read, has more value than the Solar Roadways project, and the cost of this project is only $200. If I can raise just $200, I can make a pretty decent little system. If I can raise 500, I can improve the system. If I could raise even a small fraction of what these people have raised for a project that is based on better science, I can bring so much more than the Solar Roadways project could ever hope to bring. I'm going to leave this one up to the community. If you want to support my project, fine. I'll bring you what I've promised. I will work as hard as I can to reach my goal of 1.5 kilowatts, and I will make videos on how I do it. If not, then I'll probably just do this myself anyway, on my own money and under my own time. It might be several years away in that case, but I have faith in this project, and I think you should have faith too.